Welcome to day 2. Today we're talking about establishing your baseline. What are the fundamental things that you do in your life to make you the BA that you really are? Just like a tall building, when they bring up a block of flats, the higher the block of flats, the deeper the foundations that they build. So the higher the BA that you want to be, the deeper the foundations and fundamentals you must have. So there are two types of fundamentals that we're going to look at. The universal fundamentals that we all have, and also the unique ones which are just for us. So starting with the universal fundamentals, the three we're going to look at are eating, moving and sleeping. These are three things that we all do. Now we know the expression, you are what you eat. Now sometimes you kind of think to yourself, wow, am I really what I eat? But let me tell you something. I remember a couple of years ago, I used to eat sandwiches for lunch with a bag of crisps and Coke and other stuff like that. And I used to get back to my desk in the afternoon and I was drowsy and I was sleepy. And this went on for weeks and weeks. And I was getting really worried. I thought there was something wrong with me. I went to see a nutritionist and she said to me, you're eating lots of carbs at lunchtime and then you're going back to your desk and not using them. Carbs are like for energy. So I understood from that day that I needed to change the way I eat. So is there something in your eating that maybe you shouldn't be doing, that you're doing on a regular basis? This is your opportunity to take a look at that. Moving. We all know exercise is amazing. We may not like it, but it's essential. Now, everyone's got a Fitbit or a mobile phone or an Apple Watch these days, and they all have got steps tracker. They say the average steps that we should all try and get is maybe somewhere between 7,000 and 10,000. How are you doing on that? I do my best to get at least 9,000 every day, and most days 10,000, but I work out quite regularly. But we're all different. What is it for you? Are you a workout person? Are you a walker? Are you a swimmer? There's many ways you can get exercise. But this is your opportunity to look at what you are doing. Sleeping. I read a book by Matthew Walker, Why We Sleep, and it frightened me because I realized that lack of sleep can do so much damage. It could make us not be able to concentrate. It may make us underperform at work. It may make us just not be able to think straight. So I've changed my habit in trying to have more sleep because I realize the benefits, the underlying benefits that it has. So how are you doing on your sleep? Today's a day where we are going to give you the opportunity to measure how well you are doing on your universal fundamentals. But before we wrap up today, let's look at the unique fundamentals, the things uniquely about us that we do that make us who we are. And if we look at the example of Kobe Bryant, amazing basketball player. He was a champion basketball player in the US, and he went on to win many accolades. What was the fundamentals of Kobe Bryant? He was relentless in his work ethic. He followed through on all the training. He was training when the other guys had already gone back to the changing room. He established this principle and he took it into his business world too. So what about you? What are the things that you've established uniquely? Are you a business knowledge person? Are you a technical learning person? Are you a communications person where you deal more with the stakeholders? What is the underlying thing that you do day in, day out that makes you perform at the level you are right now? This is where you are going to get a chance to identify on day 2. So that's it really for day 2. Universal fundamentals, unique fundamentals. You're now going to get a chance to identify what is your score out of 10 for your eating, moving and sleeping, and for your unique fundamentals. What are maybe 1 or 2 unique fundamentals that make you the person that you are and the BA who you are? I look forward to catching up with you on day 3. Remember, stay committed to the program, take action. See you for now.